Man, I haven't done a vlog video in such a long ass time. And in this vlog video, I wanted to talk about the right way of resigning a job. Now, I know everybody maybe have their own opinions as to how they quit their jobs. But if you want to quit your job, you have to know step by step as to how to quit your job, okay? Now, when you have an opportunity that's coming, right, that you feel it'll benefit you more than whatever company you're working in right now, my best bet is to always make sure that before you leave with respect, and you also leave the company as you coming back whenever you feel like coming back to that job that you once had that you just left from and went to another. I define the right way to resign from a job is to specifically know exactly how you have to leave. You leave in a professional manner and stuff like that. So the best thing to do is to always make sure that when you leave a job in the right way, right? So it all depends on exactly how you feel by not quitting and walking off. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen people time to time, they always come in and they hate the job and they just leave, which is crazy. That's not how shit works, right? And so I was saying to myself that when somebody leaves a job, you always make sure that you specifically know how to leave the job by giving them a 2-week notice, right? And a lot of people don't understand that when they just end up leaving and not giving people 2-week notices, right? It gives that company a bad taste of who you was as a employee. Get what I'm saying? Now, a lot of people, they may have different opinions as to like, well, I don't give a shit about this job. I'm gonna fucking go and whatever. It's been a while. Like I said, it's been a while since I've done a vlog video. But I'm specifically explaining why it's important to just leave the right way. Because when you leave the right way, people are going to understand that you left with good terms. You didn't leave in a bad term, like bad taste of whatever the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys, that when you leave a company, you just have to understand that it's always good to give them 2 weeks. A lot of people feel 2 weeks is so much. They feel like 2 weeks is like 2 years. They feel like 2 weeks is like 2 months. It's not. When you give 2 weeks, you're giving them the opportunity for the company to actually replace you when you leave, so that there's no empty slot and then they're struggling as to who the fuck they're gonna, get because the person decided, hey, fuck it, I'm leaving. You know what I'm saying? Always leave companies with a good taste, a very, very good taste, a great taste, an excellent taste. Something that you love to eat and you want to go back to it again. You know what I'm saying? So me defining a resignation is giving them also writing a resignation letter or faxing it to them, emailing them, whatever floats your boat, whatever you decide to do. That's how it should be done. And the thing is that a lot of people till this day still don't understand. And I don't know why, because it's like there's a fucking cloud in my fucking head that they just leave. Now, why? Why would you leave? You have to understand that if you're leaving, it has to be why you're leaving, right? And companies need to understand that they're not going to have the same people within the whole year or two, because people come and go. We all understand that. And it's totally fine. It's understandable. There's always opportunities out there, and that's a great thing. That's a great thing. But I want people to understand, why am I saying this? Because when you leave, right? You have to understand that never make yourself look like the bad guy when you walk off. I know you're probably going to tell me in the comments down below, well, I don't give a fuck about him or her or those co-workers I once worked with because I'm not going to associate with them anymore. I'm not going to talk to them on the phone anymore and all that. I get that part. But by you doing that shit, it's like you don't know how to lead by example. Because if others see you do that shit, most people are just going to look at you, either you're crazy or you just don't give a fuck. Which I get it. In this society nowadays, nobody really does. Because everybody wants to have their own business. Everybody wants to be their own bosses. Everybody wants to make their own rules. They want to do their own regulations. And sometimes shit like that does not happen. And it's called life. We all work to gain experiences so that we can put it in our resumes and get better opportunities because we all don't like what they're paying us and the situations you're in or whatever the fuck you're going through right now. But don't ever leave a job and without resigning or letting them know or even give them some time to find somebody and you just don't give a fuck. That shit is unprofessional. That shit specifically to me is like you really don't give a fuck about not just the job, but yourself as a person. And that's what I want you to understand. And I hope this video does help you guys understand. So please, guys, when you resign the right way, and you're going to get a lot of respect. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care, guys. Peace.